Hi there and welcome back to the channel. I'm Mike and I'm excited to share another Divi tutorial with you. Today we're going to have a look at something interesting that I've just recently come across, which is quite sad to say, and that is the Divi Role Editor. If you're not familiar with this, do not fret. As I said, I also only recently came across it. But basically what it does is it helps you to control what your clients can see when you do a handover of the website. If you're familiar with WordPress, you'll understand that you get the different types of users. You get the administrator, the editor, the author, and the contributor, right? So each one of these now, Divi also allows you to determine what they actually have, what access they have to the Divi builder, Divi theme. And so you can see as it goes along. So under administrator, which is obviously your top one, it sort of has access to everything. As I scroll down, you see everything is checked. But if I click on editor, you see some of them start disappearing. Not everything is there anymore. If I click on author, it gets even shorter. Contributor, even so. Now I can go one step further and I can say, okay, for administrator, once I hand it over to whoever, let's say editor, you can see they got Divi AI here. Let's click that and say no. I don't want them to have access to Divi AI. Maybe I don't want them to do split testing, right? Because it might be a bit confusing for them. Possibly they don't need portability either, right? Because if they want to move anything, they can contact me and I can move it for them. And so on and so on. So you can actually go down all the way through all the different settings and you can say, okay, how can I tailor this to the clients that I am working with? If my clients are not very tech savvy, obviously I want to limit as many of these options as I can. But if they are very tech savvy and they are paying you a monthly fee for it, then you can allow them to have more access. But I feel like this is such a game changer as well with regards to a lot of the things that we have access to, because the less items they have, the less chance of things going wrong. If we can, yeah. So if we can go, we can have a look here. So you can say theme options, right? Maybe you don't want them to have access to theme options. So that would be a terrible thing actually though, because how do you, if I am also a administrator, how am I going to come back and change that? That's an interesting thing to consider. But yeah, so you can come here and you can set everything as you want it to be done. You can even do Divi quick sites, split testing, variables manager, and you can set it exactly how you want the people to use it. So if you're not familiar with this, I would say is go and have a look at it and to play around with it. I will probably revisit this again in the near future as I've played more with it, but today I just wanted to come through and just highlight it, and if you had not seen this before. Alright, so hopefully this has brought some new revelation to you too, and you have something new to go and play with, and I hope it'll be useful for you. And if it is, let us know in the comments. We'll see you in the next video.